life. But while you're at it, while you're dreaming big, while you're aspiring big, live as though you will die today. What that means is that never leave anything and say, I will do it tomorrow, when you can do it today. Because what if you do not wake up tomorrow? And so live. Never leave anything and say that, oh, and so live as though you will die today. What that also means is that be good to people. Live a good life. Be nice to people. Be kind to people. Be humble. Respect people. Because you see, we never know when we will die. You never know. And now my madam for kasai. From me anopa. Say bro, me mommy ya take care mu ya shop. Ya bon komo sa na mu so de ne ti atwere ho na mfi se bia wada kakra nti me jana manada. Bro you could do shop ya nyane mommy ya mommy sorry. Mommy ko. Mommy or ko. So when you're living this life, when you're walking this earth, you never know when the time would be due. And so live your life today. Have a good time. If you can afford a vacation, take that vacation. If you can visit your family, visit your family. If you can pick your phone call any day and call the people who matter to you, pick up your phone call and call the people who matter to you. Do the things that make you happy, because you never know when you're going to die. And so when you're living, live as though you will die today. The food that you're craving today, if you can afford it, buy it and eat it. That nice shoe that you have seen and you have the money and you can buy it and you like it, buy it and wear it. And fun to hon kase bronya dameshe there be otoya na oshe sani yakono. I don't buy a dress and say I'm keeping it for a special occasion. No, I buy it today, I wear it today. What if I go and lie down and I don't wake up? What if I leave the shop and I'm going and a car hits me? Or I sit in my car and I don't wake up? Because that is how the world operates. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. And so when you're living your life, let that be the guiding principle. And also in there be, we're saying that live your life as though you will die today. So do the things that matter to you. Do the things that make you happy. Do the things that excite you. But in doing all of these things, be nice to people. Be kind to people. Be humble. Respect people. And ultimately, give praises and honor to where praise and honor is due. Appreciate God. Worship Him. Because it is He that gives life. And it is He that takes life. And so dream like you're going to live forever. You want to be that medical doctor. You want to be that pilot. You want to be the president. You want to be the minister. You want to be the member of parliament. You want to be the electrician. You want to be the mechanic. You want to be the tailor. You want to be the whatever it is that you want to be. Dream it and dream big. Big. Because nobody charges you when you dream. It is free of charge when you aspire. Nobody will charge you for aspiring. And so dream as big as you can, like you will live forever. But while at it, live your life as though you will die today. And let these always be here with you. And let them guide you as you live your life. And you realize that nothing at all will bother you on this earth as you continue to live your life. Today is the 24th day of July, the year 2026. It's a very special day for me today because it's the birthday of one of my favorite sisters, Hajia Salima Karim, and I'm sure that when we're celebrating birthdays, we will definitely celebrate her. But yes, big sis, it's your birthday today, and I'm taking the opportunity this morning to wish you a happy birthday. And of course, we'll celebrate you proper when we're celebrating birthdays this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the issues making rounds in our country. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, yesterday outlined his key priorities, of course, as he prepares to assume the role of AU chairman for the year 2027. Also, Ghana and Serbia have deep incorporation in education, health, tourism, parliamentary exchanges, as well as trade. Away from there, President Mahama says that do not sweep it under the carpet, as he insists that the AU must act on South Africa's xenophobic attacks. Of course, on the media budget review, if you followed the proceedings yesterday, we brought you a discussion, as well as brought you a live coverage of the media budget review. Some key issues came out of the budget review yesterday, including the fact that the government has assured that they will abolish the 20% excise duty on locally manufactured fruit juices introduced in 2023. So if you're a local juice producer, this is for you. Ghana is also set to pay 10.8 billion Ghana cedi DDEP coupon on August 18, and that was assured by Ato Forsen. Ghanaians lose 296,000 Ghana cedis to fake restaurant scams in 6 months, and the Cybersecurity Authority warning that people must be careful. Yes, you go online, you open your map, you search for a restaurant, you find a phone number, you call, you engage nicely, they give you a Momo number, you make the payments, and that's it. The food never comes, but the money is gone. We've seen a lot of that happen in recent times, and we're just told that 296,000 has been lost. And I mean, this is what has been reported, so you can imagine what has not been reported. I almost fell victim to one some time back when I was trying to order pizza. The Security and Exchange Commission has named 23 unlicensed online investment schemes and moves to crack down on operators of these schemes. Government to build 10 new senior high schools, upgrade 50 others, and a $300 million education plan. This is from Ato Forsen. ECOWAS reaffirms plans to launch single currency in 2027. Definitely looking forward to that and how that would be instrumental in African trade. And Ghana Football Association releases 2026-2027 Premier League fixtures. And those are some of the news making rounds in the country. Let's take a look at what the weather is saying this morning. 25 degrees Celsius, that is the temperature this morning. As we speak, it would go high to about 29 degrees Celsius at 1 p.m. this afternoon, so you want to take note of that and prepare appropriately. Some light showers as well will be experienced from 1 p.m. till about 3 p.m. today in some parts of Accra. That helps to keep the weather a bit cooler. And so dress appropriately, drink a lot of water, eat some fruits, exercise, and have fun. And remember, it's Friday, it's a weekend. After work, don't go home straight. Pass somewhere, go chill small. It's been a stressful week, I can tell. Stay with us, there's more after this break.
Big game today as Ghana faces England. And the whole nation is ready. Shot on target. Oh, what a save! Benjamin Asari.
What is it? It's the same. Politics is always same.
Every day, in the moments we love, we rely on clean and safe water that flows from Polytank.
It's not about the 90 minutes, it's what you put into the 90 minutes. It's not just about the win, it's about the will to win. It's not just about the jollof, it's about what's inside. This advert is FDA approved. It's not just about the game, it's what you put into it.
Now there's more Kivo inside. More to enjoy, more to share. Fortified with iron, zinc, and vitamin A.
More Kivo inside, more joy for you. More Kivo inside.
No matter who you are or where you are, Kivo has got you. Kivo Gary Soaking Mix, a taste of Ghana.
Kivo you.
This advert is FDA approved.
Years ago, MTN arrived in Ghana and everything changed. It's time to celebrate you big time. The MTN at 30 promo is here. Win one of 9 Toyota Land Cruiser Prados. Your share of over 10 million Ghana cedis in rewards. Let's be your connection plug in your everyday hustle. Make video calls, browse the internet for business with family and friends. Make that money move and stay ahead. Because every move counts. Dial *530# or visit my MTN app for more.
So results be akufia kofaba. Hey, Minia. Where are you?
Daddy!
Yeah? How did it go?
Social studies, excellent. English, excellent. Science, excellent. Mathematics, excellent.
Every subject, excellent. What are man? Me. Choose Excellence Series from Fresh to SHS. They are GES approved and they are trusted for over 15 years. You can find Excellence Series across the whole country. Excellence Series. Excellent results are assured. Who will chat excellence?
Charlie, I miss carrying. I miss carrying. Like by now, the energy for this place, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, welcome back to the show. You know, it's a Friday. Friday, we leave you at 8:30. Randia Haji comes up next with the dialogue from 8:30 all the way through to 10 o'clock a.m. The Evergreen Asantua is seated and same as Godfred Amwafo. Charlie, morning.
Good morning.
Everything sweet.
Adams.
Everything crisp.
Yeah, everything sweet.
Everything nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What do you say, Adams?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For a minute, I was like, where is the Adams?
Eura Karim Adams.
Yeah.
Oh, man in red.
Yeah. That's a Friday.
I
The
figured.
senior lecturer.
You know, when he wears red, then it means there's an agenda, right?
I don't know that agenda though.
Well,
But I know there's an agenda.
well, yeah, there's definitely something cooking. This girl, she's
Sometimes
smart.
you have to
Agenda
watch.
111.
This one, the 440.
No, so my best friend lost his mother yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh, you have a best friend, female or male?
He's male.
Ah.
Yeah, I've never understood why
please.
males should have female besties
You don't even have besties.
and females should have male besties. It's never made sense to me. But that's a conversation for another day.
I guess so.
Yes. But yeah, my best friend lost his mother.
Oh, my deepest condolences.
Yeah, and so I have to go, and commiserate with the family. It's quite unfortunate. He used to take really good care of me when we were growing up.
Right.
Yeah, and it's quite unfortunate. His mother was everybody's mother. Yeah, remember Charlie primary school on the lunch na na radio. Tie num ti wo fie na ko dru school. Lunch time on you can't set ba na na nyina edidi mu.
And then you set get one.
Yeah. So Charlie.
Oh, my mother's there today.
Yeah, his mother was a good woman. It's a really good woman.
Is it Hajia?
No. They're Christians.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, his mother was a really good woman. But anyway, Charlie, yesterday budget review. Godfrey, let me start with you. Were your expectations met?
Yes, expectations met. Apart from the expectations, the delivery, the truthfulness behind the budget, and I think that's what everybody is talking about this morning. I mean, he's been playing. The last statement was that we are going to spend what we have. And we will spend it adequately. And so that is what a lot of people are talking about. And that is what has kept this country away from borrowing, because we are spending what you have. We are not going beyond our means and all that. And so yes, he was truthful to the data. And that is the bottom line. For me, I look at him not even as finance minister today. I look at him before becoming the finance minister. His truthfulness, everything that he said. I remember some time ago he said that Ghana will go back to 83. I remember when I think that was in 2018 thereabouts. And it happened exactly. And so he's somebody who understands the economy and the data and all that. So yesterday, yes, apart from giving my expectation, because we were talking about the transport, he made mention of the transport. We were also high on employment. He made mention of it, and then
the Women Development Bank.
Women Development is giving a timeline that before the end of the year we are going to see, because he has paid the initial capital, the 400 million or something at the Bank of Ghana. And so yes, what we want to hear, we've heard it, but then another issue has to do with the 24-hour economy, how they are scaling up to rationalize the jobs, the 133 shifts and all that. But then it feeds into other sectors.
Absolutely.
Agriculture and all that, and the oil palm plantation that he also made mention in the western region. There is an enclave that is being prepared for it and all that. So it cuts across. And yesterday I was satisfied, let me say. I was truly, and I've been listening to it back and forth. Even this morning I was even watching it. The last end of it, the payments that this government has made in the last 18 months and even in this year is so marvelous. The blaster, spores, and all sectors were captured yesterday, and I think that's it's a good thing. We shouldn't forget that this is just a review. That's why you didn't see new promises and all that. But then the excise duty that is being taken off
for we the fruit juice producers
exactly, and even the ports, the other innovative ideas that that are coming or innovations that are coming at the port when it comes to tax collection and all that. And so it's comprehensive, and the language, he didn't use more of the jargons and to make us confused and all that. We understood everything that he said yesterday, and so kudos to him, plus to his ministry, his deputies and all that, the technical handlers of the economy. Kudos to them, because you made us for once all Ghanaians understood the budget when he read it. And so that's a plus for me.
Awesome. Asi, did you follow?
Yeah, but I didn't also hear any new updates on the creative
arts, because I was going to say the same thing.
So my expectations were not met.
Okay.
And so if you say he touched on literally everything, not exactly, because he left some of us out. And we also had some expectations, because earlier we know that he's given us some 20 million for the film as seed money to support the arts, music, food, tourism, and then a lot more when it comes to the creative industry. We also saw some fund for the film industry and then what have you. So I was anticipating something new, or probably an additional or something, you know, maybe something new that can benefit us all, but I didn't see that. But nonetheless, I mean, I think that it was a good review.
Yeah.
And I also like the fact that when he was talking about an update on the debts that the country owes, you could see that there's been some changes, there's been some improvements, and these are some of the things that I always say that we love to see, because I mean, who loves to owe someone, right? So if you see that there's been progress and then things are changing for the better, I mean, it makes all of us happy. So we are only hoping that the next time that the budget will be read again, things will be different and then things will change. I also saw two sides of two perspectives, where the minority leader was saying that if quote and unquote, or if my memory, let me not quote him, probably I might not quote what exactly he said, but he was saying that a lot of hopes or inspiration back, empty promises basically, because I mean they are just saying words and then it's like we are showing the work but no action, more like that, or making promises but no action. And then I mean the majority people too were saying that, oh, this is good, and then they know that things are going to get better. So when you look at the two different sides or points of view, you get confused sometimes. But I mean, we also have our own individual opinions when it comes to this, because you watched it, you heard him speak, and probably you understood it. Even people were saying that they don't even understand what the finance minister was saying and what have you. But clearly, Godfred even stated that this time around, he limited his words. There were not a lot of jargons used, and then you didn't hear the finance words. So some of us who are not into accounting, it was quite, let me say, a little easy. But I can't say for everybody, of course. So I just hope that we continue to improve as a country. So, and I love the fiscal discipline part too, as a matter of fact. So the economy is growing. It's growing, but I mean, it can only get better.
It can only get better, and those are the takes that Godfred and the Evergreen Asantua have as far as the media budget review is concerned. Just like I mentioned, usually our show on Friday is pretty short, so we try as much as we can not to go into so much detail, but I'm sure that Randy would dig deeper into all of that. At this juncture, we get to celebrate some amazing people this morning. If you're celebrating your birthday this morning, even though we're not specifically mentioning you on WoezorTV, we wish you the very best of life. Enjoy, have a great time, have a great year ahead of you, and have fun today. So kicking it off this morning on the list, we have Lady Lisa Osei. Happy birthday to you, Lady Lisa Osei, from all of us here at WoezorTV. Next on the line this morning, ladies and gentlemen, we're celebrating Papa Kofi Ewu, 24th July. Happy birthday to you, Pa Kofi Ewu. Next on the line, we have this morning Abigail Adair Williams. Happy birthday to you, Abigail Adair Williams. And after Abigail, we're celebrating this morning David Boache. Happy birthday to you, David Boache. I love that pose, man. Next on the line, ladies and gentlemen, we're celebrating as well this morning Dorcas Adepa. Happy birthday to you, Dorcas Adepa. You know, the nice ponytail there. And we're also celebrating this morning Next on the line, ladies and gentlemen, for today we also have Hosu Kwesi. Happy birthday to you, Hosu Kwesi. We wish you the very best. The life has got to offer. Next on the line, and I think that would be that for birthdays this morning. And like I mentioned, it's my big sister's birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Hajia Salima Kareem. She runs a Makuse Eatery inside Tema Community 25. If you're ever hungry and you're around Tema, please just walk to Makuse and get something to eat. Viewers, we'll take a breather. When we come back, we'll bring you the WoezorTV report and all of the relevant updates. Don't go anywhere.
From the heart of our forest, where the beautiful gigantic baobab trees reside, to the city where culture meets tradition, pulse of Accra, where the energy of the people fuels the nation's spirit, to the cascading beauty of the waterfalls, where the earth breathes life. Perla natural mineral water. Purity comes from nature.
Hey, baby. I missed you so much. What are you doing right now?
Emeka, I'm in the car now with my family. We are going for lunch. I'll see you in the office on Monday. Yes.
Sometimes you don't have a way out.
This Emeka is a very funny guy.
With SportyBet, you do. Because with our maximum cash out availability, there's always a way out. SportyBet, winning is now that easy.
Star Oil has been in Ghana since 1998. The reason we are able to provide fuels at affordable prices is because we use our own trucks as much as possible, and so we are able to use our haulage income to subsidize the fuel at the pump. We also run these stations with our own staff. Other competitors use investment partners and retailers who they pay significant margins to run their forecourts for them. We also have deployed IT infrastructure across the country to allow us to be able to manage these stations efficiently. All our vehicles have trackers and we monitor them real time. So more and more our loyal customers have come to know Star Oil not just for low prices but also for quality products.
Star Oil, quality and affordable fuels for all.
Sentuntum say wunna ma dejume ma wonsa.
Efrema bema Daniel ba
Ma wonsa. Sentuntum amwa sumuda ma wonsa.
That shall not slap. Having black mosquito wear.
Heaven insecticide spray. Eye sham. Nesansu kumwa wotu any omo ria nyina.
Heaven dear. Pako pe.
FDA aji edrede krato yatum.
Well, not too long ago, the great President John Mahama went to the United Nations and spoke for my people of Jamaica and the Caribbean. and the Americas. And you said, we are not looking a handout, but recognition of what took place in the transatlantic slave trade. I thank you, my president. I am a child who suffer from this. Chains on my feet, whip in the hand. And tonight I sing a song to go along with your mission of reparations. Not a handout, but to acknowledge. But we're gonna do it not just reggae style, we're gonna do it high life. A high life remix by me, Graham Smargan of Morgan Heritage. Oh, President Mahama, I thank you for saying what you said at the United Nations. Reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Zimbabwe, not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Across the ocean, torn from the land. Chains on my feet, whip in the hand. But Jah light carried us through the storms. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations, justice must come, yeah. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Not charity, but exposing them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Africa crying out loud. Now a new day of justice is born. Mahama, I give you strength. From Ghana to Zimbabwe, we thank you for holding the way. We say, Mahama, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. I say from Jamaica right to Accra. Now a new day of justice is born. Play it, Lord. Across the ocean, I was torn from the land. There was chains on my feet, whip in the hand. But Jah light carried us through the storms. Now a new day of justice is born. Mahama, Africa, and the Caribbean as one. Now a new day of justice is born. Papa Mahama, Africa is crying out. Now a new day of justice is born. I love you. Much love from Jamaica. Ooh yeah. We say Mahama, justice must come. Now a new day of justice is born. We say, Mahama, justice must come, yeah. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations.
we can be the generation that ends it for good.
Malaria must die, so millions can live.
It's now time for the WoezorTV report. Let's take a look at the headlines for this morning. Finance Minister Dr. Kasel Ato-Forson has defended government spending, dismissing claims that the administration is not investing enough in the economy. Presenting the 2026 Media Budget Review in Parliament, he outlined major expenditures made so far, including the 48.8 billion Ghana cedis for public sector wages, 21.5 billion in interest payments, 10 billion to domestic bondholders, and $700 million to service Euro bond debts. He also highlighted significant investments in health, education, agriculture, roads, energy, and social intervention programs, including the 6.5 billion Ghana cedis for the Big Push infrastructure program, 11.5 billion Ghana cedis in capital expenditure, 7.1 billion Ghana cedis to stabilize the energy sector, and funding for free SHS, NHIS, LEAP, school feeding, and the no-fee stress policy. The minister said the figures demonstrate government's commitment to delivering on its promises while sustaining economic recovery.
Right, Honorable Speaker, to improve road maintenance, an amount of 1.7 billion Ghana cedis to the Road Maintenance Trust Fund has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to support job creation for young people, an amount of 459 million Ghana cedis to the Youth Employment Agency has been paid. Mr. Speaker, again to support petroleum sector, an amount of 961 million Ghana cedis to the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GNPC, has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to promote development in mining communities and mining institutions, an amount of 458 million to the Mineral Development Fund has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to keep the light on across the country, an amount of 7.1 billion Ghana cedis to the energy sector for stable power supply has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to clear legacy arrests, to clear your arrest, Mr. Speaker, an amount of 5.3 billion Ghana cedis has been paid to, Mr. Speaker, to give remaining to free compulsory basic education, an amount of 76 million Ghana cedis as capitation grant has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to support the most vulnerable in our society, an amount of 485 million Ghana cedis to LEAP beneficiaries has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to provide nutritious meal and keep our children in school, an amount of 877 million to the Ghana School Feeding Program has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to ease the burden on families, an amount of 46 million for BEC registration has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to remove financial barriers to tertiary education, an amount of 537 million for the no-fee stress policy has been paid.
Dr. Kasel Ato-Forson also told Parliament that preparatory works on the Accra-Kumasi Expressway have made significant progress with land clearance, engineering designs, and environmental studies advancing ahead of the commencement of the main construction works.
The Accra-Kumasi Expressway remains the flagship under the Big Push program. It involves the construction of 176-kilometer, 6-lane bi-directional expressway linking Ghana's two largest commercial cities. When completed, Mr. Speaker, the expressway will reduce travel time between Accra and Kumasi to about 2 hours. Improved road safety, ease congestion, lower transport costs, and feature modern interchanges, bridges, intelligent transport system, electronic tolling, emergency response facilities, and rest spots. Mr. Speaker, Ghana government has made substantial progress in the project preparation. As of 22nd July 2026, yesterday, the Ghana Armed Forces have cleared 122 kilometers, representing about 70% of the 120-meter wide right-of-way in just 12.
The Finance Minister further announced progress towards the establishment of the long-awaited Women's Development Bank, saying the institution is on course to begin operations before the end of the year after meeting key regulatory and capital requirements.
Government has made progress towards the establishment of the Women's Development Bank. On the 26th of January 2026, the bank was formally incorporated as WDB Ghana Limited. Mr. Speaker, following its incorporation, government applied to the Bank of Ghana for the requisite banking license to enable the bank commence operations. Mr. Speaker, in fulfillment of the capital requirement for licensing, the Ministry of Finance has deposited an amount of 400 million Ghana cedis into an account with the Bank of Ghana as the initial capital for the Women's Development Bank. Mr. Speaker, the Women's Development Bank is expected to commence full operations before the end of this year.
Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman has called for stronger city-to-city partnerships to promote sustainable economic development across Africa. Delivering the keynote address at the 70th anniversary celebration of Sister Cities International in Washington, D.C., the Vice President said city diplomacy plays a vital role in strengthening institutions, attracting investment, and fostering innovation through collaboration. She highlighted Ghana's decentralization agenda and the President John Dramani Mahama's reset agenda, which empowers metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies to deliver quality public services. Professor Opoku-Agyeman also underscored Ghana's role as host of the African Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat, saying greater collaboration among cities can boost trade, entrepreneurship, digital transformation, and opportunities for young people. In other news, the Minister of State for Climate Change and Sustainability, Seydou Issoufou, has begun consultations with local authorities to integrate climate action into district governance. Speaking at a stakeholder engagement in the Savannah region, he said government plans to establish climate and sustainability units in all metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies to boost adaptation, attract climate financing, and build resilient communities. He added that the Savannah region's forest resources offer significant opportunities to secure climate funding while protecting the environment.
Our mandate is to work closely with the local authorities to see how we can get them organized to get more sensitive to climate-related activities. We all know that the challenges of climate change is not caused by we here. You know, other people in an attempt to develop their countries were feeling the shocks of it here. So what we have to do is to begin to engage and see how we can adapt to these challenges. What measures are we going to bring to the assemblies? How do we mainstream climate action at the assembly level? So that at the end of the day, whatever we do, we are climate sensitive. We have also already said that issues of climate change is a behavioral phenomenon, and people keep doing things without thinking about the consequences of it in the future. So whatever we are doing today, for us to say we are climate sensitive, we must also be sensitive of the impact of our activities on future generations. And that is very important. Savannah presents a very huge opportunity. Okay? Savannah has a forest here, a very good forest. And if we work closely, we should be able to unlock, some funding support for the district assemblies to adapt, mitigate, and even take care of the cross-cutting initiatives that you'll be bringing up to build resilience for
Regional Minister Salisu Biaorbe says while the region is blessed with vast forest reserves and major water bodies, it remains highly vulnerable to climate change.
It is equally true that we have a lot of forest cover and a lot of forest vegetation here, but it is equally being affected by the kind of cutting down of the trees. First was the issue of the chainsaw operations and the harvesting of rosewood. Some actions had been taken, and for now, the rosewood felling is in the minimum. I know there are still criminal activities who are going behind the scenes and still doing some illegal activities, and we are pursuing them with the requisite security agencies to be able to nip that in the bud. But we equally have a major challenge where our own indigenes are felling down the trees.
As African leaders deliberate on the future of healthcare at the African Union Extraordinary Summit in Accra, civil society organizations are urging government to reduce dependence on donor funding by investing in local pharmaceutical manufacturing, sustainable health financing, and community-led healthcare. The call came at a side event organized by the Global Fund Advocates Network Africa and Hope for Future Generations.
Civil society organizations are calling for greater investment in local pharmaceutical manufacturing, sustainable health financing, and stronger community leadership to safeguard Africa's health systems. The call was made at a side event held on the margins of the African Union Extraordinary Summit in Accra. The forum, themed Building Health Sovereignty, Local Manufacturing, Sustainable Financing and Community Leadership for Health, was organized by the Global Fund Advocates Network Africa and the Hope for Future Generations. Participants warned that declining donor support could threaten progress in the fight against HIV, tuberculosis and malaria, stressing the need for African countries to mobilize domestic resources and strengthen resilient health systems.
Manufacturing is important. Once you manufacture your drugs yourself and you are able to treat your local people before you give it out to others, just like the example of the COVID-19, we had to wait on people, other countries to be satisfied before they gave us some. But if we have a manufacturing hub here to produce most of the medications we are using, we don't need to depend on anybody. Besides that, manufacturing will give employment. And when people have employment, they are healthy. And when they are healthy, they hardly contract, especially tuberculosis. They are able to treat their malaria very well.
The Global Fund reaffirmed its commitment to supporting Ghana's transition towards greater health self-reliance, but cautioned that the shift must be gradual to avoid reversing gains made against the three diseases.
For other countries, our transition is much more realistic, and they have already done a lot in terms of mobilizing their own resources, strengthening their systems, and building their own institutional capacities. And we need to, as a partner, adapt to those realities and make sure that we work at pace in a realistic manner. Because if we were to go too fast or to transition out as a global partnership too fast, it would put at risk all the gains that we've achieved so far working together. And that's something that we can't afford.
Researchers also underscored the importance of local innovation, saying Africa must build the scientific knowledge needed to develop vaccines, medicines, and diagnostic tools tailored to its own disease burden. The recommendations from the forum are expected to feed into broader advocacy efforts aimed at accelerating implementation of the African Union 2030's health targets. For WoezorTV, Ellen from Pong.
The Ghana Health Service is urging health administrators to strengthen support systems as the country prepares to roll out its free primary healthcare policy. At the 2026 Health Administration and Support Services Conference, officials stressed that efficient administration, maintenance of health infrastructure, and strong leadership will be critical to the policy's success.
Health administrators have been urged to strengthen support systems ahead of the implementation of the government's free primary healthcare policy. The call came at the 2026 Health Administration and Support Services Conference, focused on improving the operation, management, and maintenance of more than $40 million worth of health infrastructure and equipment to support quality healthcare delivery. Held on the theme, Strengthening Support Services for Effective Implementation of Ghana's Free Primary Healthcare Policy, the conference sought to develop practical strategies to improve administration, safeguard health investment, and enhance service delivery.
We must recognize that quality healthcare depends not only on clinical excellence, but also on the strength of the systems and support service delivery. Efficient administration, reliable transport, functional infrastructure, well-maintained equipment, and generally sustainable financing are all essential pillars of a responsive health system.
Director General of the Ghana Health Service, Professor Samuel Kaba Akoria, said the success of the policy would depend on strong administration, effective leadership, and proper maintenance of health facilities.
Let me state without hesitation that no health system succeeds on clinical excellence alone. Behind every functional facility is an effective administrative and support system. Behind every successful health program is a sound planning, disciplined management, reliable logistics, prudent financial stewardship, and a well-maintained infrastructure.
Chairman of the Ghana Health Service Council, Professor Fred Newton Benka, encouraged health facilities to become welcoming spaces that promote wellness, community engagement, and early health screening.
You don't always have to get to the hospital when you're sick. In fact, if you make sure that you go there when you are not sick, the chances of coming back when you are sick are very slim. Let's create a new environment that allows people to come to the hospital, watch videos, interact with staff. They can come and ask their questions, and we provide answers to them.
For WoezorTV, Ellen from Bonn.
Now to some international news. India's activist Sonam Wangchuk has ended a hunger strike after 26 days of fasting in support of youth-led protesters demanding education reforms. In a post on X, Wangchuk, better known as Sonam Sir, said he did so after a long negotiation on various conditions and also to avert possible violence in the country. Wangchuk, 59, went on strike to support the Cockroach Janta Party, CJP, whose members also demand the resignation of India's education minister. The activist earlier said he had lost 11 kg but was still alive. He was forcibly removed from a protest venue in Delhi last Saturday and taken to hospital. Wangchuk ended his hunger strike after the government assured him no legal action would be taken against protesters rallying at Janta Mantar site. That would be all for the WoezorTV reports.
And there they are. The squad is ready, lined up, ice cold, focused and prepared for national duty. Every bottle in position, every label shining with confidence. And here comes the selection. One bottle steps forward, picked from the squad, ready to deliver for Ghana. He takes the first sip. Oh yes, refreshingly hydrating. The whistle goes. The Black Stars are on the move. He breaks through the defense like flowing water. Beautiful control. He lines it up. He strikes. Goal! Ghana is awake. From the fridge to the field, Awake keeps you refreshed. Awake purified drinking water. One for life. Proudly supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
Only a father can understand. Only a husband can understand. Only a man can understand. Prostate cancer. It's about more than fear of cancer. It's about fear of losing urinary control and sexual function. That's why more men turn to Jackson South for robotic surgery than anywhere else in South Florida. Get the facts at jacksonprostatefacts.org. Miracles made daily.
Alright, welcome back for Sports Update on the Breakfast Cafe. My name is Godfred Amwafo. Let's start from the Ghana Premier League because the GFA has announced September 4 to 7 as the start of the 2026-2027 season in that regard. And so all teams are aware and they know the teams that they will play in the first round or in the first 5 games of the season. But then again, the countdown for Ghana's biggest football spectacle has officially begun after the Football Association confirmed date for the 2 super clash between Kumasi, Asante Kotoko and House of Folk in the upcoming season. Now the first installment of the country's most celebrated fixture will take place on March 13, scheduled for the weekend of December 4 to 7, 2026. With Asante Kotoko hosting their sworn rivals across the folk. Now the return encounter is slated for March Day 30 between April 30 and May 3, 2027 when House of Folk welcome the Porcupine Warriors in what could prove to be a decisive clash in the race for the honors. Now the 2 most successful and widely supported clubs in Ghana are once again expected to be among the leading contenders for the Premier League crown, adding even greater significance to both Super Clash encounters. So this, the Super Clash announced March week 18. That will be the first leg between Kotoko. So Kotoko will be hosting Accra Folk, and the return game will be on March week 30. Probably the winner of the league might be known by that time whether Kotoko or Hearts will be winning. But then that will be the return fixture in Accra. But then let's talk about the budget, because yesterday the finance minister said that 58 million Ghana cedis was paid for the Black Stars for their participation in the FIFA World Cup. You saw them playing in the FIFA World Cup, and then they said that presenting the media budget, the minister said 58 million Ghana cedis was disbursed to the Black Stars in support of their campaign. Let's listen to him in Parliament yesterday.
Speaker, to support Ghana's participation in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, an amount of 58 million has been paid. Mr. Speaker, to support Ghana's participation in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, an amount of 58 million has been paid. Mr. Speaker.
Confirmation of that 58 million Ghana cedis has been paid for the Black Stars participation at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now let's take to the sports minister Kofi Adams, because he has fulfilled a long-standing promise by paying outstanding bonus owed to Ghana's 2014 Commonwealth Games bronze medalist Abdul Wahid Omar. The minister presented Omar with a $3,000 bonus promise after the Glasgow Games, bringing closure to a commitment that had remained unpaid for more than 12 years. Now, at the presentation, the Sports Minister Kofi Adams also announced an enhanced medal bonus package for Team Ghana ahead of the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. Under the new incentive scheme, gold medalists receive $10,000 with an additional $1,000 personal reward from the minister. Silver medalists will receive $3,000, while bronze medalists will earn $2,000. The minister said honoring commitments to athletes is essential to building trust, rewarding excellence, and motivating Team Ghana to achieve greater success on the international stage. He also assured athletes, the coaches, and officials of government continued support throughout the games. And Ghana will begin our participation in the Glasgow 2026 later this month from 26 going, and so anticipation are also high. You're looking forward to what Ghana will win at this year's Glasgow 2026 games. It's a wrap for sports, and I'm Godfred Amwafo. Asante brings you entertainment up next.
Okay, next one. Sit down. Look to camera.
This is what it looks like to be exceptional, to stand out from the crowd, to make history. But what if women didn't have to be exceptional? What if they didn't have to be the first, the best, or the only woman? What if being a female engineer wasn't remarkable? What if women and men could compete as equals? I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
Or we can be the generation that ends it for good.
Malaria must die, so millions can live.
Happy Friday, good morning to you and welcome back from that quick break. You're still watching the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. I am Evergreen Asanto, and now let's look at some headlines in the world of entertainment this morning. Ofori Amponsa defends ownership of Odonium remix amid copyright dispute. Dr. Crime launches Environmental Foundation on 40th birthday. Lali X Lola and BBC World Service recognition. And now to the details of these stories. The copyright dispute over Ofori Amponsa's upcoming Odonium remix is intensifying, with the High Life Stars management insisting he is the rightful owner of the classic song. Speaking to Ghana Web, Ofori Amponsa's manager Nana Poku Ashes said the musician has documents to prove ownership and is prepared to present them in court if necessary. He added that Ofori receives the song's royalties and has no interest in debating the matter publicly. The response follows threat of legal action from Kofi Nti's former manager, Kingpin, who claims the original song belongs to Kofi Nti and argues that Ofori Amponsa, Stonebwoy and Kidi could face legal consequences over the planned remix. The controversy has added an unexpected legal twist to one of Ghana's most anticipated music collaborations.
Does not know until time on which we need the man. Legal process. Today next man, okay, see, or Perry one. The same thing. Anybody who is involved with this music will be safe. Yes, because one, and this is here, my album is here in industry, woman. Obia you billion, you man, what sign a contract? Whether I will get percentage from it. If it wasn't a show, show I want to go about and right now, and you know, promoting more.
Okay.
But we try to cobra and quoting in Aso. Cobra is the originality of Aso. But Linton quoting in anchor fat and human day, Mamma so many remix because the originality is a cobra. It's a cobra too for Stonebwoy and a Kofi Nti.
Okay.
The menu you crampon, not so contacting Kofi Nti. Bro, you put the menu, yes, I'm here with these people. Kofi Nti on rap.
Okay.
Indeed, are you about to watch maybe? Okay. For that, but you're fun to channel. You cannot add any lesson. Moment on your way. Now, papers in brown because, mommy, this is what killing us. This is what is killing us. If you want to I will do no be a gift you are. No, Kofi does not know.
So that is King Peace speaking, former manager for Kofi Nti, and he is saying that the song belongs to Kofi Nti, and then also Nana Poku Ashes, who happens to be the manager for Ofori Amponsa, also spoke to Ghana Web saying that the song belongs to Ofori Amponsa, and then they have documents that are backing their claims. And the song we are talking about was released in August 2010. Yes, and then a release date is yet to be, communicated to the general public, which is Ofori Amponsa Odonyum featuring Kidi and Stonebwoy, which is a remix of that song, and there is the current dispute which is ongoing. But these are both sides of this story, and we are hoping that it ends well, it goes well, and then we are here for the enjoyment. We are here to enjoy the remix, so hopefully it goes well and we all get to see what they have been cooking for us. So that's just a snippet from the upcoming remix, and I want you to actually listen to it. So yes, if you remember this classic, then you should be, open-minded, because the remix is coming, and we have the Sugar Zaddy and the Bima Nation President Stonebwoy himself being featured on this project. Let's forget about, the negative aspect of this whole upcoming remix. Let's focus on the positive part, which is these three amazing talents on one song, and I can only imagine, and we're greatly anticipating. So when the release date is communicated, I'll do well to bring that to your notice so that you can mark your calendars, and then we all can get ourselves ready to enjoy this legendary song which is being remixed. Now let's talk about something else. And 4 days ago, Dr. Crime, he celebrated his birthday, so a belated happy birthday going out to D Crime. And the musician and entrepreneur marked his 40th birthday by launching the General Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to environmental sustainability. The foundation will focus on community cleanup campaigns, tree planting, waste management education, and youth engagement programs aimed at promoting cleaner and greener communities. Dr. Crime says the initiative will work with schools, local authorities, and corporate organizations to drive a long-term environmental project across Ghana. The launch reflects the artist's growing commitment to using his platform to inspire positive social and environmental change. So a huge congratulations going out to D-Crime on this one. These are some of the things that we love to see, and I am here for it. I am so eager to see what he's going to do with this. I had a conversation with him a few months ago, and whenever he sets his mind on something, I know that he delivers, because I mean, if you don't want to do it, why start it in the first place, right? But D-Crime is not one to disappoint, so we are expecting the same energy that he puts into his music into this foundation, so that he and all of us together can contribute to a better and greater Ghana. Now, Ghanaian Afro-fusion duo Lali X Lola have secured another international milestone after their song Mad Over Me, featuring Rapid, was selected for DJ Edu's 10 in 10 playlist on the BBC World Service. The song represented Ghana in the program's latest edition, which highlights outstanding emerging music from across Africa. The recognition adds to the duo's growing international profile following previous features on Voice of America and OK Africa, as well as their 2026 TGMA Music for Good Award. The selection further cements Lali X Lola's place among Ghana's rising music exports. So a huge congratulations also going out to Lali X Lola. Yeah, your favorite twins, AAA, like they always say. These are some of the things we love to see. And yeah, we are praying for also more success and greater milestone. And also a quick reminder that their Fire and Flow concert is coming up this August. Yes, next week, at Alliance Française. They are going to entertain and educate us. So make sure you're getting your shoes ready and you're getting your money also ready, so you can purchase a ticket and go and have fun. That will be all for today's entertainment update here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. I am Evergreen Santua. I'm going to see you, God willing, on Monday. Until then, take off yourself. And also, that is where we draw the curtains down for the entire WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe this morning. Thank you to Godfred Amwafo, Ewa Adams Karim. And up next is the dialogue with Randia Haji. Have a good morning.